Welcome to a new day in Empyrion Galactic Survival. I'm going to have to rush this intro because we can see we're getting some spiders coming towards me, which means that life's going to get a little bit interesting. And in the last part, we looted a crashed vessel down here, and I came up through here looking. We found these other crashed vessels here, but I've run out of copper. So I came down here to mine this copper mine here, which I've mined out, and I've actually found an abandoned archaeological site. Now I don't actually recall ever seeing one of these before, so what we're going to do is check it out. But first thing I'm going to do is get rid of these guys. Last thing I want is them hanging around being annoying, plus it's all XP, so oops, missed him. Yeah, we've got to clear out the trash first. I wouldn't mind picking up any silicon or anything around here as well. Let's have a quick check. Ooh. Whoops, missed ya. Trying to sneak up on me, were you? Some corn there as well. And after we've checked out this abandoned archaeological site, oops, no, I think I've got a bit of a decision to make, and I'm not sure if I'm going to make it in this video, but I've kind of was looking around at the options, because I go around looting lots of crashed ships and all that. What will happen is to show you in what's going on. If I come into the factory, so we come into here. Why is that? Loot left to the factory. Yeah. Now the big issue is going to be cobalt. Now the problem I've got is if I don't find a radioactive area with cobalt on the ground, it means we're going to have to loot items like crash ships and anything I can find. The problem is I'm going to overload these other areas. So what I may have to do is, instead of building a capital vessel from scratch, let's look at this silicon there. I'm just going to jump out and get that as well. Yeah, rather than build a capital vessel from scratch, I may have to use the stuff that I'm putting into the factory to build a basic capital vessel that I can then extend over time. But what I really want to do is do this without actually building a massive base. And in fact, if I don't have, I mean, if I could get away with doing all this without any base whatsoever, or not until I get to another planet, I suppose is probably the best way to describe it, is I don't really want to. So the question is, do I go back up here and loot these crash ships, or do I carry on exploring and see if I can find, well, the key elements I do want to find are gold and promethium and a radioactive area where I can effectively get some cobalt. Right, so this is completely new. That's almost like a pyramid. There's an insect there. I'm a little bit wary. Looks like there's some cargo containers just there. I'm just going to leave the power on just in case we've got to get... I really need some better weapons, don't I? Well, I don't want to put that in the player inventory. We'll put this in the constructor. Let's just check this area out. The multi-tool can go in there as well. Oops. No. Went the wrong way. So we've got a couple of multi-tools here. I mean, can I pick any of this stuff up, or is this place cord? No, that's this cord. Oh, that's... what's that? Hover engine small. Deco. It looks like somebody's actually taken the hover engines and turned them into display items. So it looks like there's the entrance to the thing. I'm just going to fly in and check it out. I'm not going to be a complete sucker. There's a couple of cargo boxes there. More over there. It looks like a cut fridge and some possible medical stuff. And then we've got another floor with some more cargo boxes on. Wow, this looks like this goes way down underground. Oh, that's cool. And we got ladders going down. Let me go into a tunnel there. And more tunnels. Wow. Yeah, I'm a little bit worried about what the hostile situation is going to be here. I've only got the shotgun at the moment. I really need to make some other weapons, and I think maybe it's a time to do it. The trouble is, if there's anything like nightmares or scorpions in here, the other weapons aren't going to cut it. But let's just have a quick look. I haven't actually search-wise weapons. Right, we're going to unlock the there. And I probably haven't got them. I mean, explosives could be useful, but I think we'll unlock the sniper rifle. And that's about it. We've got a projectile pistol. Pistol's not good. I mean, I've got the tech for this, so we'll unlock the tier 2 assault rifle, but I don't think I'll be able to make that in here, in the small constructor. See what we've got weapons-wise. Yeah, so we've only got a rocket launcher, pulse rifle. Pulse rifle could be useful. But I think at the moment, I think we'll make an assault rifle. And we're going to need some ammunition. Oh, go away. Jump off here. Wait. I want to operate in this area. And I don't want you annoying me. Right, what we're going to do is get back to what I was talking about. Did I actually put in a small constructor? I didn't tell it to make any ammunition. I think what we're going to do is make about 500 rounds of ordinary ammunition. But what we're going to do is just go in very carefully. And, oh, great. Nightmares. I can draw them out. Oh. So then we can use the Gatling guns. And I can definitely put them. One down. Oops. Just hit something. Well, they're good for a hit. XP if nothing else. I think we don't get much from these. Yeah, I'm starting to get so much of these alien parts and stuff. I don't think eventually I'm going to stop picking them up. In fact, I'm not going to bother with the other guy. That insect is going to be a nuisance. We're just going to have to get rid of you. Get up behind and blast you from behind. Right, let's just have a little bit of a transfer session. Fridge. And actually, weapons. General supplies. I don't think I need the tent just here at the moment. Actually, just move this things around a little bit. Like that. That should be okay. Now, to be honest, the tier 1 assault rifle isn't much good. Or if there's anything substantial. But actually I'm going to stick with a shotgun. I'm more comfortable with a shotgun at the moment. Okay, so not getting anything here. Well, we got take the burger. We won't get anything from there. We got a couple of burgers. And we got oh wow, that's going to be impressive. Just going to shove it all in the constructor in for the moment. And what we got here? Okay, we got a med kit. I'm not going to turn that down. And we got another multi-tool. We're getting to our max level multi-tools and some plates. And nothing in that cargo pallet. Okay, now I'm just here. Let's just use the drone to. If we got nightmares hanging around here, nothing. That side seems to be okay. And again, we'll go down this side. Or does this come into the same? This comes into the same area. So, and then we've got another level down here. Okay. Let's have something to eat. Let's live on the steaks actually while I'm at it. Put the local constructor in. Put that there. And we'll put the med supplies in as well. Probably need to move these weapons out, but I don't really have anywhere to store them anyway. Oh, that's an assassin. If I can draw him out, come on. Let's just aggravate him a bit. Oh, ah. No, a lot of things seem to explode in front of me now. Gotcha. Right, we've now reached level 10. Yeah, I'm sure a lot of these POIs now are all bats. Well, I'll certainly take that. Oops, I picked that up. That's the wrong one. Yeah, that is useful. Confetti moss scrapings. There's some herbal there as well, so grab that as well. And I'm just going to move back into position. Looks like I've wrecked the neighbourhood, and I've blown some more holes in the various things. Okay. I certainly want that, and getting so much of this alien parts and alien tooth, and looks like the local insect is back. I think it'd be okay. We can get up here. Put my jetpack on. No, I didn't. Okay. Right, we're going to be a little bit careful. Quick reload. Sometimes if there's one, there's two of them. Don't do that, creature. Oh, there's a nightmare. Okay, we're just going to draw them out again. And we jump off the end and into the ship. There you are. Hey. Oh, I backed up against the rock. That's why I couldn't reverse. I wonder what the ammunition situation is. Wow, I'm running out of ammunition. I've only got 80 rounds left. Alright, we need to make some ammunition. Full constructor. Let's put you directly onto the ammo box. And we better make a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Make about another 800 rounds of that. And I'm just going to get in a bit closer. I'm pressing the wrong key for the wrong game. For reference, I was pressing E instead of F. Okay, and down we go again. Right, the loot boxes were on this side. Right. Oh no 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 no. I don't think I'm going to be able to go much deeper than this, because these guys, these nightmares, is putting them down with basic weapons is really. Well, it's only the one of them, but the problem is they've got. If they hit you, I say the problem is if they hit you, they can give you. I think is it dermal parasites, and I'm not sure, totally sure if I've got the stuff to cure myself of dermal parasites. Just have something to eat. I'm just gonna get back in here. Just do a reload. Okay. Wow. All that for 6 steel plates. And some. Right, we've got some baskets in the corner. Sometimes these have got corn. Great. And I think that's about it. I'm a bit wary about going down there. Some sacks in this corner. We've got an eggplant. Well, I suppose that could be useful. I'm not sure. Is this loot? No, this is just cosmetic. Right, I think we're just going to have a look down here. Where's the... Oops. Just gave myself a bit of a shove. So we can go down here. Through these places here. We've got floors there. Oops. And we can come in here. This is a long way down with nothing. There's lots of ladders and stuff here. And then we can drop down through. Ooh, look at that. But the question is it going to be worth the risk trying to get down here? Because I can't see. It's almost like we're going to have to do some jumping up through here. Get back up to here. I'm going to do a little bit of a walk down here. No. Right, they've all woken up. Let's see where they are. One, how many there are, and where they are. Oh, there's one coming up. Thank you. Okay. Now, I think this is not going to be worth the effort just at the moment. We will probably come back to that again, because I don't really want to get caught down inside that area. And to be honest, I've got other more important things to do, which is I need to deal with this issue of getting the resources to, how can you say, get my small vessel up and running. Now, as I said earlier, now the decision I got is, do I come up and loot these capital vessels, or do I just keep looking for other resources? We've got Xerax territory to the south of us. I mean, I could go west. What's on the radar? So at the moment we're east. Let's just turn around and head west. I think I'm going to head west for a little while. I mean, my main concern is I could go up and rip out the thrusters from those crashed vessels, but the problem is that if I do that, what benefit? I mean, I could use those for other things. Oh, and the other thing I've also done is, I don't know if I've already mentioned this, is that if I go to the constructor, you can see I've actually extended the storage as well on the ship. I think what I'm going to do is explore, because if I can find an area with a radioactive area with promethium, that will give me both the cobalt, which is what I really need, and also the pentaxid, because there's 3 items I really need. One is that Talon? Yeah, I'm a bit worried about that. Yeah, I need oxygen to be able to travel, so that I don't die from oxygen starvation. I'm just going to jump out here. I'm just going to grab spices, because that will give me a bit more better food options. And I need the cobalt in order to finish the the loot lift of 300. You see, I need over 340 cobalt. I'm not convinced I'm going to be able to get that on the planet. So I may have to, quite literally, let's see, let's push these out. Yeah. So that I can put this in the grid. Yeah, so I may have to make a basic SV in order to go to the moon to get the cobalt in order to do that. But what I really would like to do is find a radioactive area so that I can do that all on this planet. So I think the priority, rather than just carry on looting, is to explore and find out what is around here. Oh god, we're on Xerox territory again, so we're just going to go west for the moment. Just going to keep pushing west. How far into Xerox? Yeah, wow. Okay. On the positive side is this coastline here. So I'm aware that this may not be particularly that interesting, but I think that's the strategy I do want to approach. And I think if we go slightly northwest, because we're right deep in the middle of Xerox territory, but at the same time is even the Xerox don't have patrols that operate over water. Right, we found an unknown structure. Oh, that's... If I stay in the water, what I'm going to do is I just want to make sure the fuel is good. I know it seems a bit excessive, but why have I got bandages there? Let me just check this. Oh, I've got bandages there. Right. I just want to check the unknown structure. I know some of you will say this might be a little bit crazy, but I really want to find the gold as well. The gold is another thing I need to find, because without the gold I'm not going to be able to make an EVA suit. And right, wow. So we found the drone base. I would love to get in on that unknown structure, but ooh. Let's just get in. I mean, can I get in here? I mean, we might get some loot from this. I'm a bit worried about Xerox patrols. I could get completely blown out of the water here. This has got a door. It should have a door on one side. Back out, back out, back out, back out, back out. Retreat, retreat, retreat. Yep, that was not one of my better ideas. I walked straight into it. Right, let's just go west. We can get out of the water and get out of Xerox territory. Yeah, I was a bit fixated on that abandoned building because there are a couple of premium loot boxes in there. Oh, oh no, 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 no. Just flown over the top of another patrol. I may have to concede defeat and think about maybe building a small temporary base so I can get some turrets on here, because if we've got to push into Xerox territory to get the resources that I actually need. Yeah, okay, I think we're safe enough now. And what damage did we take? Well, it looks like we didn't take. Let's give everything a bit of a once over. We didn't lose the light, which is quite surprising, because this ship isn't really built for rocket launchers. Right, I think what we're going to do is we're going to push west. Oh, Xerox. Okay, let's go southwest, see if we can go underneath them. Yeah, so right, we're going to go this way, and I'm going to invoke the normal rules. If I don't see anything of any interest, I will chop out the boring bits, travelling bits, out of the video. Okay, bit of an update. You can see I'm in a really busy area here to the south and east, and just to show you, it's actually a Polaris area below, which is slightly annoying, but what I want to do is go into it to see what they've got inside their area, because at least they're not going to shoot at me. But it will mean that it's possible I may have to sleep through the night. But right, we found a Crash Titan rear. That's good. Where's that? That is there, and of course it's got minigun drones above it. Thank you. And I'm not sure we can take on the miniguns just at the moment. Again, I'm not that much. So I'm just going to. I think we're right on the edge of the Arctic Circle now. Yes, okay. Now I could go east and explore the Polaris area. In fact, I think I will. But what we'll do is I'm going to fly east now until it gets dark, and then I'll sleep through the night. So this is very much about opening up and finding out what's going on. In fact, I'm just going to come here. And I'm just going to, well, get into a little bit of hilly terrain now. Right, it says there's nothing east, so we're going to go south. Right, here we are. We are now entering the Polaris zone. I found some silicon, which is not particularly that worrying. I've got to find the gold and promethium and a radioactive area. I've got a bit stuck in a hole now. Okay, thank you again. I'm just going to push through here. Right, the night is settling in, but I don't really want to. Right, so we found another mining area. I'm not sure what the Polaris will think of me if I decide to camp here, but I think we're going to go for it. So we're just going to stop here and jump out. Actually, just pick this up. I just want to like that. Of course, one thing I forgot to do is I'm going to land the ship to conserve fuel. Wow. So we're just going to turn the thrust, not the auto brake, the thrusters, and the lift off. Jump out. And tent. Oops, don't want to lose that. Those drinks, because that's going to give me health. And what we're going to do is just drop out the tent. And I'm sure the Polaris won't mind me camping here for the night. Okay, just going to go there. And just going to jump back into the ship. And thrusters, lift. Right, so we haven't really found anything. We've got the Crash Titan rear there to the west. And that's the direction we're going to go in now. In fact, I think what we'll do is we'll escape through here. Actually need some food as well. We'll find another security item. Food. Obviously you've got plenty of food here. Just pull the plant out. Well, don't really need the plant inside. And now, normally if there's a Crash Titan rear around, that means that somewhere close by will be the other parts of the ship that's normally grouped together. I've got myself caught down in a hole now. Maybe if I get myself a bit more height. Right, I just want to go west. I mean, it'd be really useful to know how many crash ships are on the planet, so that I can then plan my scrap recovery. So we can now got something to the west and north. And we're just going to go this way, keep going into the rising sun, west again. So if we plant, yeah, well, no, we haven't quite got to the Crash Titan yet. Looks like that's it on the horizon here. So Just gonna go in. Now the problem with the drones is that it's getting the elevation with the Gatling guns to take out drones can be a little bit of a pain in the neck. Well, there's the drone there, but we're just going to ignore him for the moment. In fact, there's 2 drones there, so we've now got Crash Titan front. That's good. Copper deposit, useful, but not what I'm really looking for. I mean, is there any drones around this one? Doesn't look like it. Again, I mean, I could get into here and core it just to give it a quick once over. And we found the Crash Titan over there as well. Maybe we will check this out. I mean, it's pretty big. But again, I just don't really want to waste the resources just at the moment. What we're going to do is we're just going to inch in. I've actually put a crate around it, which is really good, but at the same time slightly annoying. In fact, it looks like it's been redone, so I don't remember ever seeing a little bit of an area here. So maybe this is a new Crash Titan. Because in fact it's got craters around it and all that. I know they have reworked some of the POIs, so actually looks like there's a container box there as well. Okay. Let's just can't remember if I've got any more cores. No, so what we're probably going to have to do is make another core. New devices, small constructor. Just going to knock out a core. I'm just going to... That is actually a cargo box there. Ah. Great, thank you, game. This looks very different from the Crash Titans before, so maybe it is overdone, reworked. Okay, we're going to check it out. And some more cargo boxes in here. I really need somewhere to put this ship so that it's a bit more level, a bit closer, just in case we get drones coming or anything like that. So I'm just gonna, maybe if I can just, we can get in really close like that, and in theory the core should be ready. Oh, I've still got 3. Okay, I can hear spiders or something around as well. Right, let's just see the tent over there, and I'm just gonna I think we just attach the core there. Let's have a look, see what we've got here. Armored single door. We just group this. So sometimes it's just easier to group stuff. We've got 1 thruster, small thruster. I'm just going to mark that. I might do it. We've got 12 cargo boxes, and this is something that I'm a bit more interested in. Then again, maybe not. Okay, well, take some of that. Wait, cut it out. Okay, I'm in trouble. I'm being double attacked by drones. I can't get the angle to kill them. I might get this one if I can use the terrain. Right, they're actually attacking my base. Okay, time to bail. I can't take on 3 drones. Oops. Run, 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 run. Run, run, run. I was quite prepared to take on 1, maybe 2, but I'm not taking on 3. Especially in a hover vehicle. Prometheum, right? We found Prometheum. Oof. I need a rocket launcher or something to take down. See, again, the Prometheum's not in a radioactive area. Wow. That got a little bit too exciting. That's a very small Prometheum deposit. Right, let's see what the damage was. There. There we. Yes, go away, spiders. Got a little bit of damage to the cockpit. Oops, we nearly lost a thruster, which could have been deadly. Yeah, I think we're going to need to. Maybe I'm going to have to bite the bullet and effectively create a temporary base in order to get things done. Because, I say, this ship is not built for capabilities. There's the boys down there. Oh, it's only one of them. I think what I'm going to do is we've got a little bit of Prometheum here. I'm just going to dig the Prometheum out. This is very small, so it won't take long to do it. So we're just going to go down and dig out the Prometheum. Probably there's only going to be 1 piece in here by the look of it. So I'll see you in a minute once I've actually got the Prometheum built. Right, we've got 57. Right, it says there's 1 more piece in here somewhere. There it is. I'm just going to dig this out. And that should be it for this deposit. So we got 57 Prometheum out of that, just to show you. Or 67 Prometheum out of that. You are annoying me. And just go on a spider hunt. After being bounced by those drones, I'm not really in the mood to. Oops, missed him. So we're just gonna snag these. What do you live on? I live on spider meat. I don't think we actually need to worry about the other one. And I've actually just noticed the time as well. I'm going overly long with this video. Again, apologies for that. I think what I'm going to do off camera is I'm going to carry on exploring through here and get back to my base over here. And I think I need to rethink my tactics. I'll go away. But this is where I'm going to leave it. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hope you found it interesting. And until next time, whatever you do, enjoy your gaming.